Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, Abyssinia. In the last episode, we went back to square one, started over after the technical issues that we had previously. So, started working on pretty much the same projects that we started with originally, which was try to kill our half-brother to gain access to his land over here. Though we had an event show up that, what was it? 16% of 11% chance, which is like, I don't even know what that is, to kill us. And guess what it did? It killed us before we had an heir, which means that our half-brother actually was the heir and took over and inherited all the land. So you know what? It's pretty much a wash. It accomplishes the same thing that we were trying to do. So, that works. In the meantime, we were able to actually vassalize a couple of our neighbors. This ruler here, Mercurios of Angot, and this guy here, Yostos of Shoa. So, we were able to bring them on board without having to fight them, which is, preferable. So, things go well. We've just fabricated a claim, I believe, over here. So we're probably ready to go after this guy. Though I'd like a little more money, though. Could try to sway him. Alright, let's start a sway scheme. Alright, let's start a sway scheme. Let's see if we can improve his opinion while we build up our treasury. We're not making that much money right now. We try to build up our treasury. Because we could potentially vassalize this guy too. Alright. What do we want to go for? Pass a spell I cost. I think we're going to go down the strategist route. Because we are going to be doing some fighting here at some point, so... We're having a lot of control problems here, which is not helpful. And what this may actually let me do... Baron Sisse has shown me the ins and outs of fighting infidels. Ah, 33% of victory. My troops put in a less than stellar showing and must confess that he might be right. Shoot me again. How it is... Okay, so we're going to try again. What I was about to say is we may be able to build something. We could probably use some hill farms. Let's construct those. Alright, increased control has been finished. Oh, Pasta already has 100% control. Alright, good. Their court grandeur is below your court grandeur expectations. Well, it should be trending up. We're below grandeur level 1. That's interesting. No, we're not going to change that. And I don't really want to do anything that's going to spend more money. Just yet. We are sick. Okay, that's not good. Do we have a court physician? We do not have a court physician. But I'm figuring that we're probably about to get the opportunity to hire one. Debtera, who's a renowned physician. Alright, you know what? Let's spend it. We're going to go into debt for a little bit. Steam rose from the cup as she stirred the green powder in it. She explained the healing properties of the herb at length before motioning for me to drink it. The root is in there, too, she boastfully revealed. The bitter herb turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent work. Compassionate discord. Moved by my tribulations, Ross Mercurius has offered me his counsel and aid on many occasions, hoping to alleviate the burden of my duties. However, Mercurius' attentions have incurred the ire of Yostos. He's merely a ploy to exploit you. So these two guys we just vassalized. Let's see, becomes our friend, becomes a rival. Can the three of you not find common ground? 40% chance. Let's see. Can the three of you not find common ground? Or three of us not find common ground? And we spent 75 prestige. That's alright. There's no end to the opinions and wants of my son and heir. He has become bossy. Okay, that means we now have our childhood trait, martial and stewardship. So, education focus. Let's see, do I want to go for like a steward who might be good at building up the treasury? And the next ruler. Yeah, let's do that. Stewardship focus. Let's also make sure that we're educating our son. You haven't manifested your childhood trait yet. And our wife is pregnant. Alright. Couple of events here. Peddler in a cloak with dozens of baubles and knickknacks. And it rattles up to me. Let's see. An illuminated manuscript with sculpted ivory cover adorned with turquoise beads. It contains tales of man and woman in love. The carving is certain to impress Priscilla, our wife. So she would never again think to lie with another. I don't have any money to spend on it. Sorry. And this person is not happy that we appointed a court position. So we're going to tell them to shut their mouth and deal with it. Alright. Alright, we are no longer sick. It is well said that great minds require great traditions, and there is no greater scholastic initiation traditions than those of Abyssinia. This week marks the induction of several new talented scholars to the court, drawn from all around the realm, every one of whom is currently being subjected to various academic tests at a local inn. My gaze falls on Boro as he suspiciously eyes the mysterious, frothing, fizzing beverage set in front of him. Behind the wary scholar Amarat is topping up an entire jug with something thick and oozy. Too many cheers and jeers from his fellow academicians. I've become a known killjoy. Let's see, we get a bunch of people join the court, we get a friend. We spend some grandeur, though. You know, we'll go with Tamarat here. Alright, we're no longer in debt. Architectural expertise. Alright, we've had another son. So be it. Baron cessation with the ins and outs of fighting infidels. We still have a... Yep, we failed again. Dangerous faction, peasant rabble. Wants to lower county control. Where? Dalak. Over here. Because they're the wrong culture and the wrong faith. Okay. Well, let's see if we can solve that problem. $17 years? He's a terrible bishop. Spy infiltrators has come to my attention as some local commoners are moving to Gojam, the capital of High Chieftain Tessima of Gojam. Locals, newly settled, not praising me, can surely do no harm to his perception. Yeah, take some gold. More gold out the door. You are coming to pay homage. Are you coming to pay homage? Yes, you are coming to pay me. Thank you. There we go. That helps. And we finally hit grandeur level 1 again, so we can hold court. And we're at grandeur level 2. I guess we go ahead and hold court. Alright. Alright, here's an agitated man screaming the end is nigh, saying the day of judgment is upon us. We've seen this a few times before. We gain the trait flagellant. Burn the heretic, or take this fool out of my sight. I'm not that worried about the piety right now. So get this guy out of here. Mesfin Malaku's voice, my spy master. I request that we launch an investigation about an infamous preacher in Aksum. You see, this preacher is, well, she's a woman. This is not in accordance with our faith. Mayor Basilidas interjects. Malaku's speech by raising his hand and taking a step forward. My liege, while Malaku is correct in his assessment that this preacher's only flaw, everything she teaches is in accordance with our faith. Problem is, this is our spy master, and pissing off our spy master is usually not a good idea. If she can teach peasants, then she would make a good court tutor. Oh, but that's going to spend even, put an even bigger load on my income. She would be great as our archbishop. Unfortunately, that's not possible at the moment. Beloved preacher imprisoned. I would rather not get that. Development growth, control growth down, popular opinion up. I think we can probably sacrifice a 10 opinion. Markedly disgruntled. Mercurius. Praise to your throne. Liege, I have a right to the county of Lasta, no matter what anyone might say. Will you relinquish what does not belong to you? You have no claim. My business is done. That's you. But you're terrified of me, so that's fine. You wanted Lasta. Nope. Though, in actuality, it probably is yours. But you're not the Duke yet. I have not given you the duchy title, so no, it's not yours. What I could do is give someone else that title, make them the Duke, and shove you underneath of them. So, be careful what you wish for. The delegation from Olebala slowly files out of my private chambers, our long meeting finally over. Petitioners beg for money to repair the crumbling walls of the holding and have invoked my lordly duty to help them. I drum my fingers on the table, pondering whether to send them the funds. Good fortifications are hideously expensive. Of course, if the walls are crumbling anyway, then they could always divert their existing stipend to more personal matters. There goes 50 gold. I shall supervise the reconstruction personally. %55% chance that I disastrously rebuild the walls and reduce the fort level for 20 years. Or I could spend the money and get a bonus for 20 years. That's down here. I'm not so sure I want to spend any money on that. And I really do need the cash. You know what? We're going to take the cash. Yeah, I know that they have, but it's just peasants. We can wipe out peasants. Nope, nope. Raise the local army, which is basically the entire army. Alright. Final test is a mock battle. Let's try again. There we go, finally. We are very, very close to being able to vassalize him. One more successful sway attempt, and that ought to do it. Ah, and it failed. And it ended my sway attempts. Oh, what kind of gift? 30 gold? Alright, send him a gift. Vassalize him. There we go. We don't have We're not going to be putting anybody on boats, and we are not going to be doing any sieging. So, heavy infantry, spearmen, archer, skirmisher, light cavalry, heavy cavalry. What do we have? Pikemen, light footmen, so skirmishers, and bowmen. So we have no cavalry. So, organized march. And we got our hillside fields. Lovely. All right. So, my vassal, Baron Sisse, has had an extramarital affair with his lover. Has brought forth undeniable evidence that Selamawit was fathered by none other than him. I wonder. So he brought forth evidence about his own extramarital affair? Okay. Now, we have an alliance. Do we have any other alliances? Yeah, because I think we've probably vassalized everybody that we are going to. Yep. The remaining de jure counties of Abyssinia are going to have to be taken by force. You now have that holy warrior trait, right? Faith, hostility advantage. Alright, yeah. He has no allies. Let's declare war. Holy war for county, declare war, and raise my armies. Alright, let's leave a siege force, and let's take care of business over here. Well, it was a little iffy there, but... Ooh. I was about to say, it was a little iffy there for a minute, but we did win. Alright, let's head back to their capital. Ready to lay siege. Station the besiegers. I know precisely where you're heading. And war's over. Excellent. Now... that duchy, or that county, is a tribal holding. It's not doing us any good, so we're gonna hand it out. Now, we have our heir here, who's 7. We have a daughter of someone who might... though the second son might be a better option. Let's see, you are charming. Diplomacy, education. Let's go ahead and educate second son. And let's do the betrothal here. Form an alliance. Though they just lost a war. So be it. At first, I thought the simple footman was a fool for stepping into the training field. However, the battle proved more hard-fought than I expected, and it gradually became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. We could use more people like you. Very high prowess. Excellent. You're hired. Alright, so I think our next target is going to be these guys here. They just have a truce, they have no allies, and they have one of our de jure counties. So, probably going to go ahead with that, but I think we'll end the episode here. We'll do that next episode. So, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.